good folk, and welcome once more unto another episode of Trial by Fire and Tongue. And this day I am graced by the presence of a most noble and singular guest, who cometh from the age of Shakespeare himself. I give thee Edmund of Gloucester.
Hail to thee, sir.
Full glad I am to have thee here, Edmund. I know full well how thy time is sore beset with regent hosts to command an army, and friends to defeat in battle, leaving thee but scant leisure to spare.
'Tis of no account. The chance to impart words to the good public, the folk of Albion, lends me great pleasure. Perchance our feasting here shall provide prosperous in the endeavor for unity under the crown in these trying and twisted times.
With that, let us commence our enterprise forthwith. For our first course, we present the most fiery concoction, jalapeno extreme sauce, born hither from the distant lands of South America. Partake thy pleasures thereof.
Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine.
This green matter, 'tis but a trifle. Methinks you mean to insult my honor with this mild affair. Surely this gauntlet is one of pain and not of pleasure.
Now, see, Edmund, thou knowest I must need acquire what thou didst stir within thy mind, as thou didst see such store of political might and power, to pass from bastard unto earl, as if in a single night. Surely thy spirit must be somewhat overwhelmed.
Why, sir, you speak as though the field were new, as though this hour did breed a fresher man. I go not forth transformed by trumpet's gall, nor dress my thoughts in bravery for the day. I am that same which long hath walked this course of my life, and what I was, I must be to the end. The world hath ever been a place of teeth, where softest flesh is first to feed the wolves. I learned it early, learned it well, and swore no second place to any gentler fool whose title stood upon another's sin. Thus have I played, and thus must play me still, to strike before I'm struck, to doubt all men, and trust no bond that prophet hath not sealed. Yet now, the game draws close, the board runs thin, and every move is edged with final loss. There is no more retreat into design, no further mask to wear, no deeper feint. The thing itself must stand, or fall outright.
Enjoy.
This is habanero, you say?
Indeed.
Forsooth, sir, where in all the realms did you come across this cruel substance of agony and affliction?
Lo, here cometh a question from the gathered audience. In a world so thronged with friends and foes alike, I must ask thee, who dost thou count as thy closest and most faithful friend?
None but myself. The mass of men have no ambition, driven unto sloth and mire they are, while the fortunes of the strong pass to we, who subjugate the sky and earth to self-created will. Oh, masterful race, all we who see the world as a battle forum and not a land to repose, that it truly is. A friend and ally is merely tomorrow's beggar of fortune, a tool to be abused and thrown away. What of joint hands of merriment, when fools watch not the pot of discord, which boileth over, and blow the sands of fortune unto us the best? I have observed men closely, I tell you truthfully. Their smiles are snares, their vows but seasoned breath. Each heart a chamber full of private schemes, each hand outstretches to fate, not truly given. Thus I have none I name as best or true, for alone am I in this. I trust no man, and so am not betrayed.
Thou hast no friends?
Truly I tell thee, no.
Well, we now must move on to something more grand than even this combined. We do now most earnestly heighten the heat of our next sauce. Here we have a rare and dreaded ghost pepper elixir. This fire might as well set the very blood of the gods boiling. Mark it well that this vessel itself is steaming to the touch.
Quite generous with our portions, are we?
Thou art like a bit of heat.
These deep tremblings of the gut shall make even a gentleman grow indignant. Alack, this day that the peppery ghost shall claim me.
This question cometh from a critic within the kingdom, questioning thy methods of attaining power, and so we must need inquire. And thou knowest both of thy wit above Edgar's, yet if thou wert truly that greater mind, wouldst thou be driven to depend upon such childish forgery to win thy father's favor?
I prithee, Lord, I shall take another helping of the ghost pepper, to prove my honor as the Duke.
By all means, I shall join you.
Never mind. My fair birth brother boasts of his noble stock, yet he is as blind to the minds of men as a mole is to the sunlight. These means I take to secure a throne, though not of my pedigree and breeding, simply throws his oafish naivete into light. His legitimate lineage hath done him no good, for he knows not the way of the prince. His feet paths to power's height evade him. The scepter of my loose-loined father hath no fondness for his lily-livered brood. What honor is owed a silver-haired father, anyways, who forsaketh his son in ear and deed? Every pleasure that hath been shewed him he hath taken, and this base seed of his fool conduct wishes to scrape more from the fortune. As he has brought me into this world, so shall he leave to his self-same pleasure or to mine own.
Well, we are near time spent, Edmund. Yet, there remaineth a final trial. Here standeth before thee the most infamous Carolina Reaper. Thou hast thy choice. Neither taste thereof, or most answer the most fiery questions of thy evening.
A prince does not reveal his secrets. I prithee ask on, though the true son of Gloucester is so decimated by these diabolical delicacies.
And thus, the question is this. If thou mightest exchange thy life with any other soul upon this earth, who wouldst thou choose? And for what cause?
Nay, thou knave! Thou askest an impossible question, for Edmund the Bold is himself and nothing but. Provoke not the ire that noble blood has made.
Then take and eat what you have sown.
To honor.
To glory.
If such a faraway land as Carolina do exist, 'tis filled with infernal creatures, husks of men, I tell thee, without decency or restraint. My shame and fury be upon them. Give me another portion as well.
The pain is glorious. Okay.
Pain is not many fold, though. Anyway, I tell thee, in truth, if lies be coins that fate might bid us change, and I, by some strange alchemy of chance, might cast aside the skin that I have worn and take another shape, why then, good sir, I choose, mark it well, my brother's lot. For Edgar, whom I once mocked as soft, a credulous fool fit prey for subtler minds, did walk through fire, through madness, and through filth, and in that ruin found a truer strength than all my stratagems could e'er command. I, forging myself from spite and sharpened will, did climb by guile and call it mastery. Yet he, undone, cast naked to the storm, did lose all things, and gaining nothing, gained a steadiness no cunning hand can build. Oh, a strange exchange, that I, who scorned his past, should now confess a hunger for his peace, to wear a name, unshadowed by contempt, to act, and need not ever scheme to act, to suffer, yet now twist that pain to hate. This were a life more costly than a crown. Yet, would I take it? There's the sharper doubt. For if I were not I, but he made whole, what then remains of him who makes the choice? And if I bring my nature to his form, I poison still the cup I seek to drink. No, brother, keep thy soul, it is too dear. I might desire it, yet could I ne'er deserve, and so I stand, divided in my wish, to be as thou, and yet remain myself, a paradox no cunning can resolve.
And thus, methinks, our time draws to a close. I would fain give thanks upon Edmund for gracing of this gathering, and for partaking us with these fiery wings of chicken. And I wish thee the best of fortunes upon the morrow of the battlefield, Edmund.
Thank you, sir.
And unto all who watch, abide ye spicy, and keep ye space, and may thy gods watch over thee. Good night, and good gentles all.